Welcome to another episode of Driveway Garage. Today I'm going to show you the log splitter I rented from Home Depot and show you how it works. Let me flip this around here. I've got this huge pile of wood, and probably more if I cut some of those logs up. And I tried splitting with a maul and it just bounces off of it. It doesn't even hardly make a dent in it, it's so hard. It's poplar wood, but it's wet. So I rented this from Home Depot. They only have one model for rent. There's smaller ones. They're almost like a tabletop unit you can buy that are, I think, electric. But I figured as hard as this wood is, I better get something that's big. It's like a, I don't know, 20 ton, 22 ton. It's got a lot of power. It's just splitting this stuff up. That's just a couple minutes of work. As fast as you can load it on the splitter, it'll split it. So when you bring it home, you need a 2-inch ball, and of course it's a normal trailer setup. You've got your hitch here, dual wheels. So you get it where you want it. It's laying down in a laying down position. You just pull this pin here out of the side, and then it's a little heavy, but you just flip it up, and then when the bottom hits the ground, it'll pull the whole machine back about 1 inch. And then you chock the wheels so it can't go anywhere on you. Not that it would, because that thing is sitting on the ground. And then start it up. There's an on-off switch right on the back there. It's in the off position now. That's the on position. He started it for me at the Home Depot, and I checked the gas tank. It was full. I watched a video by a guy that rented one, drove 2 hours home, and they couldn't get it started. It was half a tank of gas, and this blade right here that splits the wood had a big bend in it. So I'm surprised it worked very good at all, but he managed to make it work. I'm really surprised Home Depot rented it to him, being bent and halfway out of gas. But so you just put this lever in the run position, which it is now, and this is your choke if you need it. Pull on the crank. Starts right up. This guy started on the first pull. I would have if I'd had the on switch on. I'm going to set this up on my holder, and I'll let you guys watch me load and split a few pieces of wood. Hang on. For the operation of this, it's just got one lever right here. So when you're splitting it, you have to hold it down. But once you get it split, you can pull up on it all the way, and it'll stay in that position until it gets to the top. So the nice thing is, for safety reasons, you have to hold it going down, and once you're done, you just click that up, and while it's going up, you can get your firewood out of the way, bring over another piece. You don't have to stand here and hold it, which is kind of nice. Let me get this on my mount, and I'll have you watch me in action for a few minutes. I think that's good enough. You can watch me. I'll just split a few pieces so you guys can see how it works. I'm not going to bore you with a half-hour video of splitting firewood, but at least this will give you the basics of it. I like to wear gloves. You always get splinters and scrapes and cuts, so it kind of helps. guys, you get the idea how it works. That's gonna save me a ton of time because, let me get this bent up. I tried doing this by hand and it's impossible. It won't even make a dent in this big heavy stuff. So I'm going to spend as much time as possible. I've got till about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning to return it. So I'll work as long as possible. Today is only going to be about under 90. And if I get too hot and tired, I'll come out tomorrow morning about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock and put in a couple more hours. I'm just going to take this pile, you can see. I'm going to go through it and split everything that needs split, because it seems like people don't want the bigger, not even 6-8 inch stuff. So I'll split some of the smaller stuff in half, and then I'll restack it all. Most of this here is wet. I've got some dry firewood over here, and I'll go through there and split some of that up so it's a little easier to handle. And maybe I'll do a follow-up at the end of the day, show you how much I got split and how much time I put in. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.